Now more than ever, young teens and even preteens play one sport year-round. It's called sports specialization. But the desire to develop and stay competitive comes with risk and can actually lead to more time on the bench.
Grayson Slagle loves baseball.
In this area, there's so many sports,
Nice.
and baseball is the one that stuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But what happens when you love a sport so much
This is the part that he injured right here.
it hurts?
I mean, I just really loved the sport and I didn't want to put the ball down. Hey.
Grayson plays baseball year-round.
Grayson has practice twice a week. It's 2 hours at a time, on top of hitting coaches, on top of pitching coaches, on top of fielding on his own time. And when we were kids, the amount of practice that we had was nothing compared to what kids have today.
Specializing in one sport has become increasingly common for kids over the last 20 years.
I think just the rigor to stay competitive, especially in this day and age, I think is part of it.
Right leg up.
The boom of club teams, travel leagues, and tournaments play a role as well.
We've switched from a seasonal sport mindset to a year-round mindset.
When Grayson was 13, he felt pain in his throwing arm. Rest, ice, and physical therapy did not fix it.
See that really well in ultrasound.
So he went to see Dr. Jacob Jones, a sports medicine physician at Scottish Rite for Children.
He got x-rays and his x-rays were normal. We were suspicious that there was something else going on in there.
Dr. Jones did like a ultrasound and we saw what happened to the elbow.
This is his ligament. We call the UCL, which is known as the Tommy John ligament.
Grayson had a UCL avulsion.
That's where the ligament on an inner part of his elbow actually pulled off a small piece of bone.
Had the tear been more severe, Grayson likely would have needed Tommy John surgery.
He was casted from kind of right below his armpit all the way down his hand, and he was in it for 5 full weeks.
Did you ever think you would know what a UCL avulsion is?
No.
According to recent health studies, young teens and preteens who specialize in one sport have a greater risk of injury, specifically overuse injuries.
Which is an injury due to doing the same motion or repetitive motion over and over and over again. And with time and with doing that motion, the stress builds and it leads to the injury.
And there's so much more research and evaluation behind it now that these doctors can pinpoint it and get you on the right track much sooner.
We do provide some general recommendations that, if you love one sport while you're still young, try not to play that sport all year round. Take about 3 months off. You can still be active, still do other sports, just that gives your body a rest from that specific movement or motion that you're doing over and over again.
But Grayson only wants to play baseball. So what is he to do?
Each week we recommend you take 1 day off that sport while you're in the season as well.
Yeah.
More rest, monitor reps,
Perfect. And then go ahead and come on all the way back.
and a conditioning plan focused on strength and mobility training.
So we just are much more mindful, I think, now of making sure, yes, we want him to get the reps in and we want him to stay competitive, but we don't want to do it where it's a detriment to his health.
Focus on your breathing, come on.
The right approach can reduce the risk of injury and keep kids like Grayson playing the game they love. In Frisco, I'm Jonah Javad.